It's Garrett Mort from Saturday Night Live.
And the thing is he's in this and he's got a role and that's really cool. And, it's kind of touching at certain points, but when they roll out certain cliches, you just kind of snicker and laugh because it's like, well, of course it was about time somebody did this gag. And of course you expect this gag. And,
yeah.
And you could set your watch by the pacing of this. You know exactly when everything's going to happen. But for kids, it was great, and for parents, it's really tolerable. So it really is one of those kids' movies where it's like, if your kids want to see it, go. But if this wasn't on your radar at all, don't add it.
See, you're right. See, that's what a lot of people don't understand about what I'm saying. I'm saying there's certain things that you can take your kids through too if they really want to go. I'm comparing this to a trip to Chuck E. Cheese. If you want something to do and a movie just happens to be in there.
Hold on.
Yes, sir.
I think I've just solved one of your problems.
What?
Did you not know Chuck E. Cheese is where to get killer ass?
No, I do not. I'm not even going to buy into that because
no, I'm not kidding, man. Oh my God, the number of single mothers there with kids. What you need to do is get a friend's kid or a niece or a nephew and you take them to Chuck E. Cheese and you hang out for several hours. I'm going to take you to Chuck E. Cheese for 6 hours. I'm paying the whole day. And then you talk to every woman there and see if she's got a ring or not. And the ones without a ring, it's like, oh, this is my niece, my nephew, or my friend's kid. Man, I can't wait till I have one of my own.
Yeah, but see, most of the kids, most of the moms, they have a kid. So chances are you're going to have the little extra baggage there to deal with.
Well, yeah, but the thing is that it's not, this isn't a playing for keeps situation.
Even though I can say that I have been in a situation where I'm not going to say how I know, but a lot of single moms, they just want to go in and have a good time.
I'm not going to say how I know, but a lot of single moms. This is what I'm talking about, dude. This is single mom sex.
Some of
Chuck
them,
E. Cheese
exactly,
is like the mecca for a guy who needs pussy.
Some single moms, they just want to do the do, and you make it. Hey, you make what you will out of that. But
and I'm telling you, Chuck E. Cheese, and memorize this phrase, Corey. Just, I can't wait till I can finally have one of my own.
No, because I'll be expecting that shit.
Yeah, except the thing is like, baby, it's just not working out.
Tell
you know how to say that. I've walked past your curb. I've seen 3 women sitting out there at a time.
Tell them when I get through watching this dancing rat, let's go home and take them panties off. That's what I tell them. Shit, when I get through eating this fucking Chuck E. Cheese pizza, watching these fucking animatronics
Chuck
up here.
Chuck E. Cheese pizza's not that bad.
And you know what, Chuck E. Cheese, I have some fun memories of Chuck E. Cheese. Let me tell you something.
Out there's going, I love Chuck E. Cheese pizza.
Chuck E. Cheese pizza is good. I have some of the best memories when I was fucking 12 years old. My mom threw a party for me at Chuck E. Cheese. That's one of the best days of my life. And that Chuck E. Cheese, when it started to go out of business, they said, fuck it. You know what? We're going to have a buffet. You come in, you pay like $10. You get to play any game you want, and we have a buffet. And for those next 12 weeks, I was like, wow, this is heaven, man. Chuck E. Cheese. Eating all the Chuck E. Cheese pizza I want, playing any game I want. God damn.
That.
The only thing I was missing was Jesus on the Pac-Man machine.
See, that's why I have nephews, man. Occasionally when my nephews come into town, it's like, hey, Uncle Carlisle's going to take you to Chuck E. Cheese. Hey, ladies.
Well, no, you got that right. Somebody lend me your little brother. Mail him to me. Let me take him to Chuck E. Cheese real quick. I'll send him back. He'll be all right. No, you're right about that. Hey, you know what? I ain't going to say nothing because it's going to make me look scandalous.
Oh, yeah. Because you don't already.
No, I
Everybody
don't.
thinks you're the modicum of modesty. And
I am. I'm clean cut and carefree, and I'm a saint. Really. I've turned my leaf, man.
Yeah, my ass.
Shit, I tell you, I stay in the house and just work right now. There's a halo over my head right now.
It has nothing to do with a halo.
Boy, let me tell you something. I'm so fucking feeling good right now.
I can tell, dude. You're blowing through those Modelo's, and it's.
I need to do this shit every week, man. I need to be like this every week because I'm.
No, I don't think so. I think this is a very special week.
No, this ain't
How
special.
How we doing on time?
No, we're doing well. I'm keeping track of time right here. This is why I'm having this banter with you because we got time. Okay, some stuff that's going on this week.
We're having a party at Chuck E. Cheese.
We're going to be throwing a.
You know what?
Everybody keeps talking about the spill party.
There's
going to be at Chuck E. Cheese.
You know what? Spill party should be at Chuck E. Cheese.
No,
just because.
fuck no,
dude. That would be awesome.
I'm glad you brought that up though, because right now it is August. I am planning a spill party for October. Now I don't expect. I'm being real here. I do not expect anyone from Spill to come. Anyone. And when I say that, that means that probably 2 or 3 people at least will show up from Spill. But
what do you mean by anyone from Spill to come?
I mean by people. There have been people who express interest from out of town. I'm talking about from another state, and there are probably 2 people that I expect to seriously show up from another state. There might be more, but realistically, that's what I'm thinking.
Yeah, Mr. J and who else?
And Renegade.
That guy's a crazy ass stalker.
And Mr. J has become one of the personalities on the site now, along with Predator and Chick Chomper. So, and I like Mr. J. I just told him don't do that shit that he did before, where you and I had a problem. You know, I did scold him about that. But I don't even know if he's going to show up. But Renegade is one, and I forgot who the other one was. But there's two people who will surely show up, and
of course, local folks, and we've got lots of local.
Yeah,
Austin
no,
folks.
and when I threw the party for a site that wasn't even known, it was a big party. I know how to market a party. So for Spill, I do want to throw a party. It's about time. Our numbers are up. It's just something for me to give back to my friends like Carlisle here and to anybody that's in town.
It's an excuse for you to be the star of the party and get all the ass you can handle.
Why does it go? Why does it go back to this, man? Now I don't do this anymore.
Anymore. Or any less. Come on. I will believe it when I see it. Okay? That's all I can say. Hey, you had enough time to call in on Chris and Ryan's call-in show the other day. You weren't working hard then.
You know what? That is proof that I was working, because where was I? At my computer, where I got an email from Mr. J saying it would mean a lot to these guys if you call them up. And when I saw that, look, I don't join people's groups. I don't call into people's shit. Okay.
Now, were you listening to the show for a while, or?
No, I didn't know. I didn't know anything about it until Mr. J actually said.
So you didn't know that I was on the show before you were.
I did not know at all.
So that was like a big deal for them, because like I called up and they're like, "Holy crap, it's Carlisle!" Oh, and they talk to me, for a while, and then they take another caller, and then it comes and it's you, and they're like, "Holy crap, it's Corey!"
Yeah, all I want to do was call up, because look, they're young kids. I mean, 13 at the most. And so they're doing something pretty cool. They're doing things that you and I did not have a chance to do at their age.
Absolutely.
And so I wanted to call up and say, yes, utilize this technology, do what you do, explore your talents. And I'm proud of you, and I want you to keep doing this.
You know the difference between you and me?
What?
I called up on my own volition.
Well, what does that mean? What, I called up on my own volition too.
I'm giving you a hard time.
Yeah, like somebody had a gun to my head. You better call
You got an email. I wrote the time down on my calendar.
Well, sorry, I'm a busy man.
Yeah,
it has somebody had to email me that. Sorry, you guys. Sorry, Chris and Ryan. I couldn't do it.
But you interrupted the ass train and moved out. From
the ass train.
The ass train.
What are you talking about? The ass train? What those got? What you talking about? Chris and Ryan got an ass train? Those kids?
No, I'm talking about all the ladies you have over here.
I ain't got no ladies over here, man.
I'm working hard. I swear it.
I explained that situation tonight. I ain't gonna explain no more.
I didn't say anything.
Now look, I will own up to how I am. I ain't gonna even try to fake it. All right. At one time, yes, I did a lot of shit that brought this reputation on me, and I have a lot of girls on the site now who think I'm some chauvinist pig because of that, or they think like, "Ooh, Corey, you must be some fucking play." But no, I'm not. I'm just a guy. All right, I'm a guy who's working my ass off right now, trying to just make $1 out of 2 fucking nickels. Okay. And that's it. I don't know what to tell you.
Yeah, I mean, Cyrus won't even talk to a girl if you're within a 5-block radius.
Well, okay.
Yeah, you'll swoop in and snatch that up.
Dude, let me tell you something. Years ago, there was one incident. There was one incident. I hate to bring this up because I don't
edit it out the last time.
No, I will leave it in this time, and I got to explain this because I want people to know. Cyrus was talking to a girl, okay, and say I hate to bring this up because I don't want Cyrus.
She looked exactly like that.
Oh, you know what she looked like? She looked like what's her name from she's part of the she's in all those Will Ferrell movies. Who are you gonna say?
Well, I was gonna say Scarlett Johansson, just for
no, she didn't look like Scarlett Johansson. I would tell you that. I'll tell you, she looked like Amy Poehler. That's who she looked like, to be honest. She looked like Amy Poehler, and
dude, I'd do Amy Poehler.
I would too. And let me tell you something.
That chick's funny.
She's funny, and she's got a body on her.
You know who she's married to?
Yeah, the guy that was opposite her and
Will Arnett.
Will Arnett, yes, the guy that was opposite her in Blaze of Glory. Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's who she's married to. No, years ago. I'm talking about years. This girl was talking to Cyrus because she used to work with him. All right, and that's how they
were having a conversation.
No, and let me because I want to explain this for the record here.
Cyrus was trying to put the moves up.
Cyrus
was trying to be smooth.
Let me explain to you what happened here because I really did not. I love
your
anything.
Version of the story.
No, because I did.
Such a beautiful fiction,
and it's not fiction. No, it's real. I mean, because first of all, I had talked to that girl like a week before. First of all, nobody knows that.
Here, wait. Let me tell the
No,
base
no,
story, and then I'll let you
no.
explain
No,
it.
no, because you're gonna tell like I came in the base stories. You're gonna come in and say I stole some girl from Cyrus,
No.
and I didn't.
Cyrus was talking to a girl. Cyrus got up to go to the bathroom. Cyrus comes back to the bathroom, and there's Corey with the arm down going, "Hey, baby, how you doing?"
Okay, now here's the deal. I had met that girl a week before. Now he went to go to the bathroom, and when he went to the bathroom,
When we went to the bathroom, it was free game.
No, not like that. They were talking, and she just saw it as I'm catching up with a friend from that I used to work with. Now, when he got up to go to the bathroom, being that I met her a week before, she came over, she sat down next to me, and we started talking again. So when he comes back from the bathroom, it's like, oh, Corey went and sat by my girl, when it's clear that she moved from another space to where I was sitting, and that's what happened.
Now,
I didn't go take anything from anybody.
Now let me ask you a quick question.
And I got an answer for it, whatever it is.
Who'd she go home with that night?
She didn't go home with anybody that night. Now, later on down the line, I ain't gonna lie to you. I'm not
You ain't gonna lie to me now.
Look, I'm not
Don't
gonna
say you ain't gonna lie.
I'm not gonna lie to you.
Me
No,
right now.
no, I'm not gonna lie to you.
because you know that I know that you tapped that.
Yeah, I did. But the thing is that it wasn't that I stole anything. It wasn't that I talked her out of like hanging out with anybody. It was that she came over and talked to me, and then we had met a week before. She called me later, and you saw her at the house when we came over to record sometimes.
Yeah, you know, I don't understand how you got that reputation. I don't.
I've nothing. I'll tell you this: it's nothing I'm proud of right now.
And it's nothing we're proud of either.
I know I'm not. I'm not proud of it. I'm trying to actually clean up my act a little bit. I really am. And
Are you trying to clean up your act, or are you just too busy to not, do anything otherwise?
It helps to be busy, but at the same time, I am cleaning up my act. I mean, I've been that way for a while, and I'm thankful for Spill for helping me be that person. So,
Wow, this is like the 12-step program of dogs. You're a dog, man. You're a dog, right?
I've been known to be so, but I haven't been in a while.
See, my favorite Corey phrase of all time. There's one time where me, you, and Leon were sitting around.
That was years ago.
Me, you, and Leon were sitting around having a couple beers, and we were talking about you know what I'm about to say too, because we were talking about this girl, and Leon brought up this girl, and you had said, oh yeah, no, I totally had her, and Leon said,
I didn't know.
wasn't she. And I'm not saying that was the exact words, but that was the intimation. You had said that, and Leon said, wait, wasn't she crazy as shit? And you were just like, man, when the clothes come off, all that crazy goes away.
So I knew you were going to say that. And first
That's
of all,
my favorite Corey Coleman line of all time.
And first
because
of all,
you said it in all seriousness. As soon as her clothes came off, all that crazy went away.
look, let me tell you something. I did not, first of all, I never want to brag about anything I'd done. I don't brag about conquest. I think the last time I did that was, it was a few years ago, and I had
Tuesday.
and I actually sat down, Leon, and I bragged about something that happened to me, and I felt really shitty afterwards, and I said, you know what, I'm never going to do that again. Now, if you guys catch me in something, what can I say? I'm gonna own up to it. I ain't no punk. I'm gonna say.
No. Eventually, when we work you down, you'll own up to it. It takes about 10 minutes to get you to go, all right, here's what actually happened.
And I don't want to say it. I mean, you really have to ask me these days. And as of recent, there has been nothing going on. I would say for about a year, there's been nothing going on with me. I mean, even more than that. I'm not, and that's just me being like for entertainment's sake saying a year. I'm saying for a while.
Because the truth is,
no, it ain't been sooner.
No
It ain't been sooner. No, I ain't done shit, man. Hey, look, all you little girls out there. I know I seem like a villain to you. All right, you're the ones who you're calling me up, or emailing me and saying I'm a pig. Okay, I am not. All right, I am good. And for all you guys out there thinking that I'm doing some Bruce Wayne shit. Now, for all you girls like I'm doing some Bruce Wayne shit, I'm not. All right.
Which he tells all the girls out there so they don't think that, so that you can make them feel like they're special.
I don't talk to a lot of girls. I don't. The only girls I talk to are people who I talk to like guys, and that was Kathy. And man, this ain't entertainment. This ain't people. This shit what people want to hear. Speaking of women,
Speaking of segues out of my love life,
what love? There's lust. No, it ain't. I'm just kidding. That was a joke. There is a new Tomb Raider chick. There's a new Laura Croft. Did you know about that? I guess they're making a new Lara Croft movie. I don't know.
Why?
Okay, I will admit to you. I will admit to you. First of all, before to answer that question, I will admit to you. I just saw this on Yahoo. Okay, and I don't know if this is for a movie or if it's a new model that they have for a new Tomb Raider game or the spokesperson. But I'm assuming
You're just reading headlines.
Yeah, and I am. I just saw this tonight. No, I'm not gonna lie to you. I saw it on Yahoo tonight. I was looking up my email and shit. And I saw this headline.
I love how you keep saying, "I'm not gonna lie to you."
I'm not going to lie to you. I am not.
At this moment, I'm not going to lie to you. Unlike most other moments.
If I've ever lied to you, I'm sorry, but never again.
Horseshit.
Not now. They got a gymnast to be the new Lara Croft. They say move over Angelina Jolie. People, please tell me what this is if you want to. I don't know if she's just a spokesperson or a model, or if they're making another Tomb Raider movie. Do you know this at all?
Well, first of all, if it's a gymnast, she better be one of those gymnasts who's actually not very good at what she does.
Why?
Because Lara Croft has two important things to her: the right one and the left one.
Oh yeah.
And gymnasts historically don't have what we in the scientific community refer to as titties.
Because the Chinese lie about that and they're 10 years old. That's why. I don't know if that's true.
Let them lie if that what gets them the medals. Because we've got the Olympian du jour, my friend.
Who are you talking about? The swimmer?
Phelps, baby. Aquaman. Fucking Prince Namor himself.
I know. That dude's like 6'8", man. What's his name? Phelps? Mike Phelps? Chris Phelps? What
Phelps.
He's Phelps. What's his first name?
Michael Phelps.
Michael Phelps. Okay, I thought so. Yeah.
I honestly don't. I watched the Olympics for the first time the other night. I went over to Harry's place and Harry's like, "Oh man, I'm addicted to the Olympics. How much have you watched?" And I'm like, "Dude, I don't have a regular TV. I have things hooked up to
got the
DVD
projector.
players. Well, not just that, but my old TV, I haven't even hooked up rabbit ears. I don't watch regular television." He's like, "How do you get your news?" And I'm like, "Internet." He's like, "Oh yeah, duh." So I'm so jacked into the net. I don't watch regular television at all. So I've been avoiding the Olympic stuff, and so I actually saw my first Phelps match, which was that amazing one.
Yeah, he won his
where he turned into Plastic Man and like stretched out.
Oh yeah,
and beat that guy.
I saw that, man. That dude is incredible. Because I tell you, look. I'm not trying to say I'm better looking than he is, but he's a gangly, weird looking guy, and
he's gonna get more ass than you.
Oh man, because he's got fucking 8 gold medals now. He just won his 8th gold medal.
No. He got 8 gold medals this time. He already had 6. Motherfucker's got 14.
Yeah, that's what.
14
that's
gold
what
medals. What do you have?
Man, I got a gold medal.
You got a website.
No, I got gold medal. I got a gold medal.
Magnet.
I got a gold medal. There's some chocolate inside, so I get to even eat my gold medal. Don't you? Once I wrap the gold foil off of it.
Gold foil condoms.
Exactly. That guy. Way to go for that guy, man. He's incredible. And he's built to be a swimmer. It's like if there's a real life Aquaman, that motherfucker is it. I think he talks to fish.
Harry was talking about something interesting the other night. His big idea is that he thinks that Universal, I think they've got the rights to Namor. They should spend 3 years training him in acting.
No,
and have him play Prince Namor.
No, don't do that. That would be a mistake. No, don't do that.
I'm just saying. I'm throwing that out there. No, he does look really kind of weird and awkward.
He does look weird, and he's like. I mean, the guy's 6'8". He's gangly. He's weird. He should be the Scarecrow, if anything, in the Batman movie, because they could at least have him wear the costume, and then they could put another voice over it. But no, don't do that. Don't get him.
I'm just throwing that out. That's what my.
It'll be some Jim Kata shit. Don't do that. You remember Jim Kata where they got?
Do I remember Jim Kata?
Yeah, of course you do.
The intense training of gymnastics.
They got it.
What was it? The grace of gymnastics. The kill of ninjutsu. Jim Kata.
Exactly.
I love Jim Kata.
Jim Kata is great, man.
Bad.
It is so terrible. It's good.
So unbelievably bad. If you kids want to watch like a beer drinking movie, like a bad.
I like the way you say you kids watch a beer drinking movie.
Hey, you know what? If you're going to be drinking,
and even if you're 12 years old.
Do it at home watching a bad movie. Don't do it out at your friend's house where you're going to end up getting naked. And
you heard it from him, not me.
Because then Corey's going to be spanking to you, and you don't want that.
That's a lie.
It's a truth.
That's a lie. How dare you spread that about me?
Jim Kata, oh my God, is Jim Kata bad in the best way possible.
Okay, kids, get this. This is a movie. It's from the 80s, so you youngsters look this up. I forgot the gymnast name, but he's a gold medal gymnast.
It just came out on DVD this past February.
I'm getting it.
No, it came out February 26th of this year. It's out.
I'm
you
buying
can find it at your Blockbuster. They have Jim Kata on the new release wall.
Jim Kata is a mixture of karate or martial arts and gymnastics.
The Kill of Karate. That's what it was.
And they got this guy who's a gold medal gymnast to be an action star, and it didn't work. And it did not work whatsoever.
And in 1986, they made this movie. Oh, there's this beautiful scene where he's running through this Eastern European town. And they just happen to have a hobby horse.
The town of crazies.
Yeah, the town of crazy. And there just happens to be a hobby horse in the middle of the town.
Every time
he starts doing the kick around, and they keep coming to attack him while he's spinning around. And
every time he gets into trouble, there's handles on a doorway or a hobby horse.
While we talk about this, all right, all you YouTube fanatics, you guys who like to throw stuff in our chat sections. Go ahead and find us some cool Jim Kata scenes and share them with other viewers, because you have to see it for yourself. It's so bad, it is awesome.
Oh, co-host already put up a clip a long time ago for one of his Friday night clip fixes.
Oh, yeah.
And it was that scene where he's chased by crazy midgets and whatnot, and this guy gets in the middle of town and finds the hobby horse.
Jim Kata is so awesome. Jim Kata, it really is. I showed it to a friend of mine when it came out, because the week it came out, I'm like, oh my God, I have to have Jim Kata. So I got Jim Kata, and my friend's like, what is this? And it's like, you're going to hate it and love it at the same
Jim
time.
Kata's,
because it's not good. There's not a single thing.
It's terrible.
It's not even one of those movies where you can go, well, this was cool and that was cool, but they failed here. No. Every aspect of Jim Kata is awful in the best way possible.
No, Jim Kata is fucking bad, and that's why it's good. It's one of those movies, truly.
The thrill of gymnastics. The kill of karate.
It's
Jim Kata.
It's so bad that it's good. That's that movie. So yeah, you want to know what we recommend for you people? Well, Jim Kata is pretty well known, but for some of you youngsters out there, you probably don't know. Go get Jim Kata. Next week, by the way, speaking of stuff to mention, I have some movies that I want to bring up to you guys. We don't have a whole lot of time this week, so I'm not going to do it, but I'll recommend some video stuff and DVD stuff next week.
You want to do some email.
Yeah, we need to get to email right now. We've done a good show so far, so let's go ahead and get into email. Let's go and get into the first one here. Let's see. Oh, this would be a good one right here. Oh, you know what? No. Let's go ahead and, for once of all, let's go ahead and address the Star Wars shit, okay?
You really want to do Star Wars?
Yeah, I do, because I want to get this out there once of all. While I'm fucked up right now, I can talk about it and truthfully. Aaron asked, and Aaron, if this is the Aaron I'm thinking of, Aaron, I know you're cool, and you must know what we're about to say, because you know us too well right now. And you ask, why do you hate Star Wars episodes 1, 2, and 3? Could you elaborate on this, and could you put out the things that I should see as stupid and unimportant, as I was going to watch them over again anyway? Okay, I'll let you go.
No. You're all fired up. I'll let you go. I'm gonna leak the lizard, and I'll let you go off on your.
Okay,
rant.
go ahead, because I will tell you. Listen, a lot of people have said that Star Wars, especially you youngsters out there, if you're 14 years old, don't fucking tell me about Star Wars, okay? Because I was there for the beginning, all right? You try to tell me that Star Wars was always meant for kids. No, it was not. Star Wars started out as a serious trilogy, okay? At least the first movie. Then we got into the second one, which is the best of all of them so far. And then we get into the third one, which is Return of the Jedi, which is still a good movie, but kind of still caters to the marketing that the movie has become to be known for. Now, those three movies right there, it's pretty obvious that those were not catering towards kids. Yet they weren't against kids. It's not like they were rated R movies. They were kind of movies for everybody. Now that the marketing has kicked in, and now that Star Wars has become a franchise, with these prequels, they are trying too hard. All these characters, you get Anakin Skywalker as a kid building C-3PO. In the third movie, you get Yoda addressing Chewbacca in a scene where he actually mentions his name, where we're supposed to do a little wink and nudge. And thank you, Chewbacca.
Thank you, Tucker. And thank you, Chewbacca.
Yeah, and
you get it, Chewbacca.
We see scenes where R2-D2 can do things that he could never do in what we consider to be the sequels. And
because he forgot, because he got his memory wiped.
Yeah, exactly. And then overall, we see movies that are just way too slick because CG technology has come into play. This is a discussion that we won't have time to do here, but I challenge anybody to notice these just few things that we mentioned and argue them and say that that was not something that George Lucas intentionally did. And he had thought of this way after those prequels. This is something that he did not because it fell into the story, but because, well, Star Wars is a name now, and we got to mention as many things as we can. I mean,
well, Star Wars, the problem with the prequels is that, first of all, they're obnoxious. They have too many annoying characters that play towards kids and play towards selling toys.
Yeah.
That aren't there for, nobody thought, you know what this movie needs? It needs an obnoxious Sambo character. That's what this movie needs. No, they said we need to sell toys, and we're not going to sell toys with all these humans, so we have to have someone cute. Let's have Jar Jar Binks.
yeah, and that was
a bomb bad character, Obi-Wan.
Yeah, he was meant to be a cute character for they thought would hopefully sell toys and shit, and the shit backfired. Listen, if you really want to sum it up, really, when Star Wars first came out, we got characters that we created. They were created with sincerity. Now that they've become all these big name characters, icons in American pop culture, all of a sudden we have to force them to be connected to each other.
Here's the real problem. The real problem is George Lucas made some really bad calls when he was making the first trilogy.
And there were people there to stop him.
Well, no. He was working with a group of geniuses at the time. I mean, absolute geniuses. He had Lawrence Kasdan writing the scripts for him.
And Lawrence Kasdan directed Empire Strikes Back.
Well, no,
I'm sorry. No, he didn't. He wrote it. He wrote it.
And he also went off to write Raiders of the Lost Ark.
Yes.
And he's still a good friend of Lucas.